Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and Deshaun Show, and I'm Deshaun.
And it's your boy, Will.
All right, so today we're here to talk about being marketable as a gay. You know, in this world, period, you have to be marketable. Whether it's for a job, whether it's for a relationship.
The memes just jumped out.
I really hate that they took control of that word.
I know, it's so...
It just really irks me. And put a T at the end of
Period. Big dot.
But anyway.
Okay.
You have to be marketable when it comes to employment, a relationship, you know, friends. You know, you have to constantly be selling yourself. And in the gay world, selling yourself just takes on a whole new title. You know, it just takes on a whole new identity when you're selling yourself.
You gotta be a telemarketer when you being a gay.
Right.
Selling yourself.
There are things that happen in, you know, the gay world that, you know, we can't get away with certain things that the straights can get away with.
Like what?
Like
being fat and sloppy and ugly?
Not fat, sloppy, and ugly.
Basically.
I will say this. Fat, sloppy, and ugly means a different thing in the gay world than it does in the straight world.
Absolutely.
Like, it's like two totally different things. No offense to y'all straights, but I don't think y'all have a fat, sloppy, and ugly. I'm just saying.
You say what?
I don't think they have a fat, sloppy, and ugly. Meaning, no matter how you look in the straight world, you'll still get play.
Oh, absolutely. You know, all the fat, sloppy, and ugly men always be having the pretty girls because they have personality.
Right.
And they heard they got a good tongue game.
Okay. I love it when you call me Big Pop.
Okay. Black and ugly as ever. However.
Coochie down to the socks.
Coochie down to the socks.
Right. But I do feel like, not to offend anybody, but what the last things that we said, you know, we can't body shame in any type of way.
If you offended, oh well.
Well, like, I said what I said.
I said what I said, okay. And I ain't taking it back, and I add more to it if you want me to.
But
no, in all realness, we're not body shaming.
When it comes to aesthetics, when it comes to materialistic shit, it seems like everything's heightened in the gay community. You know. Are people really that focused on what you look like?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. As gay men, woo, baby, you got to have a six-pack ass, big chest, big arm, nice legs, big ass. Okay. You got to have 5 college degrees, the latest fashions, tattoos. You got to have a little trade appeal about you. You know, you got to have a
trade appeal.
You have a nice car. You got to have a car. You got to have definitely a nice one. You got to have a house, a penthouse at that. The gays be wanting too much.
What do you want? Do you want all that stuff?
Yep. No, in reality, like, as long as you have a car or a place to stay, I'm fine with that. At least just have a decent body. For me, I am attracted to guys with nicer bodies. I'm just going to be honest. That's just what I'm attracted to. I like big football, thick player kind of dudes too. I like regular thick dudes, but I do lean towards more fit bodies when it comes down to what I like physically.
Do you think that social media has made us...
Absolutely.
You already know what to ask. It has made us even more vain, even more shallow.
It made us even more vain, more shallow, and puts more pressure on you.
Right, yeah.
Because of what you see, again,
we don't get rid of them likes.
We don't know, what people are doing. We don't know if they're taking steroids or whatever to get their body, which ain't nothing wrong with that.
All of y'all got these $1,000 fashions too.
And let's not forget the apps that people can use to tweak their body to make it look like it is too.
Okay, y'all be photoshopping like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Let me find out y'all be down at the Phipps Plaza stealing, okay?
Boosting.
You think they do?
You know somebody got a booster hiccup.
They don't. Some of them just go and buy those clothes.
It's called Amazon, okay? Because you can buy.
It's not called Saks or Neiman's.
No, it's called Amazon. You can get the designer apparel from Amazon as well.
Oh, okay.
The designer fake apparel.
Really? Can you?
Absolutely.
You think they really do that?
Now, not everybody, because see, the gays like the front and stunt.
Okay.
So
why do you think we're so like into fashion to the point where we're like stunting.
Don't get me wrong.
Fake stuff.
Gay people are very stylish people.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us are very stylish. Not all of us, but a lot of us are very stylish.
A lot of us are stylists.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they claim to be stylists. Girl, put 1-2 pieces.
Everybody do claim to be stylists.
They put 1-2 pieces of a Fashion Nova fit together and claim they're stylists.
They do a trip with you to H&M and they think that.
Right. Lord. They get you one piece off ASOS and they don't know how to act.
Y'all go to Forever 21 together, and next thing you know, they got a whole stylist Instagram page.
And then you just match it with a fake Hermes belt. Get out of my face. Or them ugly ass Balenciaga shoes.
Stop.
Or them fake Fendi/Fila outfits y'all.
Will is calling all of y'all out right now. Okay?
I'm just saying what it is.
But why are we so surface?
One that comes from actually being in the black community. You know, the black community is very keep up with the Joneses mentality.
You say you can tell when somebody never had none.
Ooh, baby, don't you can tell.
That was shade to all of us, including myself.
And not me, but
including him.
No, not me. I had fashions. Keyword was had.
That was before man.
I said had.
Okay.
But you still want to try to shade me? Y'all trying to shade me on the podcast. But anyway, we like nice things. And we can just trace that back to our African roots. You know what I'm saying? Like we wore the nice adornments. We wore nice, pattern and prints and nice clothes. There's just something that we are in general.
My only thing with nice is what is nice. Because I feel
absolutely what is nice to you. Because we have social media and because back in the day, because again I am a man of a particular age. We were. Don't try to shade me, Deshaun, because y'all just don't know how you looking at me.
Okay.
We had magazines, so you was taught how to dress for magazines and advertisements and whatever what the latest streetwear was from back in the day when everybody had their labels and stuff like that. So that's how you kind of know how to dress or what was the latest thing. But now. They're back to trying to wear high-end brands like the Fendis, the Louis, the Gucci's, and all that stuff.
And it's like when you have a G and the upside down G.
Yeah, all that stuff.
No matter what the shirt is, when you have an F and the upside down F.
Right. Then once these big, bulky Transformer-ass Balenciaga shoes came out, everybody wants to wear those.
The orthopedic shoes.
Yes, everybody likes to wear those. But to go back to what we were kind of originally talking about in the podcast of being marketable, people always complain about, why people don't find them attractive or stuff like that. Sometimes you have to put yourself on the market and make yourself more marketable. There's nothing wrong with getting fit.
You gotta sell yourself.
You do. You do. Honestly, you do. It's like an interview. Sad to say, but you have to sell yourself. You have to let the people know why they want to choose you. It's like Pokemon.
I mean, you have to put your best foot forward in life.
Absolutely.
When you're, have to have
you want to look busted. You don't necessarily have to wear.
You ain't gotta go to Neiman's every night.
First of all, fashions or quote unquote labels don't make you stylish.
That's so true.
Because a lot of y'all be looking gaudy and tacky.
Be looking stupid.
Or some of y'all think that y'all personal style of y'all look casual wear or street wear or y'all dapper look is what y'all call dressing. Or because you like to wear polo shirts, you think you dressing.
Oh, shame.
People think they dressing and they want to style everybody else because they wear a particular look.
Right, like what made you?
And there's a different kind of look. Like there's a lot of kind of out of the box look that's kind of cool, avant-garde, and maybe from the hobo chic and from even the dapper guy. I myself personally am a very casual to dapper kind of dude. I kind of I like that kind of blend of being casual and dapper. That's the kind of look that I like. Not to say that a person who's more out the box and can wear more of an Afro-futuristic outfit, I think that's dope as well. That might just not be my particular style. I don't knock that as well. People who are more casual, or some people are more very street urban wear, which is fine as well. You just have to find what works for you. You do need to know how to dress. You should know the basics and have to have classic pieces. You can I always say a white t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans can be very versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It can be urban, it can be casual, it can be dapper. And guess what? Only thing you change it's the accessories. It depends on what shoes and belt you wear. You can change it to a loafers, to have a more dapper, casual look. You gonna wear a pair, I guess, just to say, pair of Jordans or Air Max or the Balenciaga shoes to have it more street. Like, it's so versatile.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to be in these whole gaudy labels to look fashionable,
Right.
to be stylish.
So you basically, to put your best foot forward, you don't have to break the bank.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
You can look nice without spending all your money.
You can market yourself without going broke.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, a lot of us have things in our closet that just needs to be rearranged.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so...
Again, don't get me wrong. Fashion trends come and go, but some things, again, stay the same. We're no longer wearing baggy clothes like that anymore. The clothes are very more slim, tailored.
I think baggy's coming back.
They're doing a different kind of baggy now. It's kind of like that. It's kind of baggy, but it's still like the pants are more cropped. Like
It's MC Hammer.
we have that kind of look as well. So, but again, why not buy these particular things that fits your particular body type?
And you don't necessarily have to go and find the latest of the latest fashion.
Absolutely not. Again, find what works for you, and you work that. Again, somebody's going to be attracted to what they see.
Right.
Now, I will say this as well, because again, we have communities in the gay community, just like any community. You know, you got the big boys and the thick boys, then you got the fit boys, you got the skinny boys. But people, this is where people get upset about, because they feel like all the gay community is the body boys. So they get mad at that because they don't want to talk to me because I don't have a body. I don't have a body. I'm not a fit body. But why don't you go to the gym and get you a fit body?
Or perhaps the guys that you like have body.
They do.
Maybe the guys who like you don't have body, you don't want to talk to them.
They do.
A lot of times that be all IT.
Not mine, because that's what I'm going for. I feel is that if you want to attract, be what you want to attract. I feel like if you want to attract a fit guy, be fit. You're going to go to the places where the fit men are at. The fit men are at the gym. And you like fit men, go to the gym. That's where you're going to get you a fit man at. Be honest, a lot of guys, even though they fit, they like a bigger dude or like a skinny dude.
Right.
So you don't know what a lot of people be intimidated by people who with the fit guys.
You know what? I think in this lifestyle, a lot of us
This life.
in this life, why not lifestyle?
I told you lifestyle is something you have to keep up.
Am
That's
I
like
not
fashion.
keeping this up?
No, did you being yourself?
Oh.
You being who you are.
Well, a lot of times in this lifestyle, I think we build walls in our head. We think that everyone is so in shape. We think that everyone is so in fashion. And it's like we create this own insecurity for ourselves. I think a lot of it's in our head.
Social media has a part to do with that.
Yeah.
As well as the apps that we're on has a part to play. That has a play with that as well.
That two-dimensional life can fool you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it will really fool you. And don't get me wrong, you don't know what a person like. A lot of times, this is the problem that we have as gay men, and that I notice because of social media and social apps and these dating apps has made us very intimidated. So we don't know if the fit guy likes you because you're too scared to talk to him.
Or the fit guy may not know if you like him because he's too scared to talk to you.
Absolutely. So you don't know. You don't even know if you're his type.
Right.
But then a lot of times people have these assumptions because they've been rejected by one fit person, and they feel like
We all get
fit
rejected.
people. But people can't deal with that.
Rejection is a part of life. You get told no sometimes.
No,
Okay.
but here's the thing. Because again, Deshaun, you gotta think about it within the age that we're in now, because of social media and stuff like that. It helps out. It helps us to deal with rejection a lot easier. You could take rejection off a gay app or off social media because
I'm gonna just block you.
and they poof pow, they disappear. You know, or that person who just don't respond back. You at first it kind of stings and it hurt a little bit, but then after it's done like 15 times, you like. It's the norm. You don't have no feelings behind it anymore. So I feel again, shoot your shot. If you see something you like and you know don't go up to these straight buff dudes and be trying to shoot your shot in the gym. Make sure they on your team. You know what I'm saying?
Punched in the face.
Right. Don't be in the gym squaring up.
That's
Have to square up. But why not shoot your shot? Even if it's a big dude. If you're like big dudes and you feel like big dudes might intimidate you, you better go holler, shoot your shot at the big dude. He might like you. You don't know. You don't know who like you unless they shoot your shot.
And you better shoot it like LeBron.
Be marketable. Again, be attractive. If somebody is attracted to you, it's like being in this community is like being at a grocery store. Somebody gonna come down your aisle, you got what they want.
Right. And when I think when Will also says be attractive, put your best foot forward.
Yeah, I'm not
being attractive is not necessarily looking at someone else's Instagram and being like, I need to look like him. No,
Absolutely.
It's about doing what makes
look like you.
Look the best you.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's about your energy. Confidence. You have to have which I put social media and stuff to blame. A lot of times in the gay community, people don't have confidence because they see people who they want to talk to. They have the confidence to talk to them on an app, but they don't have the confidence to talk to them face to face. Deshaun, I don't know if you experience this, but I experience this often. That when I'm out or like in a club or maybe like in a grocery store, and you might get on the apps or whatever. I don't get on the apps when I'm out like at bars or the club or stuff like that because they're all around me. I'm not going to get on the app. I'm just going to talk to them. And you get a hit up later, and they be like, "Oh, weren't you in such and such?" Or I think I saw you. Motherfucker, you saw me. Why you just didn't speak?
Right.
Like, have some confidence, grow some balls, and come and talk to me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Because everybody's not attracted to everybody. But if you see something that you like, be man enough to come and talk to me. That's how I am. If you gotta have a cocktail to get you loose and get you to that place, get you a cocktail.
Have a couple.
Get you about 2 to 3. You see old boy sitting in the corner, or you see him off to the side, holler at him. Mm-hmm. If he say no, keep it pushing. Holler at the next man. That's how you got to do. Sometimes you just got everybody ain't gonna say no. You gonna run into a yes. You gonna get somebody's number. It's been plenty of time. Every time I've went out, I've got somebody's number. That's just how it is. I mean, I've got rejected as well. Funny thing is, to be honest with you, on my way to work yesterday, the man hollered at me.
Come through.
I was like, wait a minute, because I saw him. I was getting off the shuttle and I was walking to my job, and as I was coming, he was coming, and he was like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" He was like, "Hey, good morning. How you doing?" And I was like, "Good morning. How are you?" And then I looked back. He was looking. I was like, "Wait a minute!" And he was like, he kind of like gave me like the come here, but I was kind of like, I need to be on time for work, so I kind of like kept it moving. But had I spent like maybe the couple of more seconds or a couple of minutes, I'd have got the number.
Come through. Well, you best to pull.
But again, I wasn't trying to like pull him. Again, don't get me wrong. I don't feel. Sometimes I've dealt with insecurity of being. I used to be a very skinny black kid as a child, and I was called tar baby, skinny black crayon, and all these things, which caused me to be insecure growing up. And then once I came into, as Deshaun said, this gay lifestyle, you learn rejection real fast because you learn that just because you like them, they don't necessarily like you.
Right, most definitely.
And that kind of blows your ego because at this point, I had built up my confidence. I was dressing well. I had kind of like come into who I was style-wise, and I was fly, kept my hair cut, and all this stuff. To a point then, it was like, I don't like you, or not reply, or block you. Like, well, damn. It was a check to my ego. Like, the fuck? I know I'm cute. I know I'm handsome.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're lost.
Basically. But,
keep it moving.
But see, guys, this is why, and I have this conversation with my friends all the time about the apps. I don't really have a lot of luck on them. I honestly have more luck in person with people.
Right.
I've met more guys and got more numbers with people. Like, don't get me wrong, I've talked to a couple of people off apps who kind of like me and I like them or whatever. But in person, and I get this a lot, I always feel, for me on the apps, that I don't come off photogenically how I am. Mm-hmm. I feel like I maybe don't choose the right photos, mm-hmm. or I don't come off well in pictures. Because a lot of guys who even I have talked to off the apps who kind of like was interested in me, once they saw me in person, they was like, "Oh my God, your pictures don't do you justice." Mm. And a lot of people seem to like me better in person than they do on photo.
Mm. I think I have that same problem.
And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. So now that I'm kind of like, I'm not like putting myself out there all the way on the market, but I'm kind of like opening the door a little bit before I put myself on the shelf. See what's on sale.
Sticking the leg out.
Right, very much that. Dipping my toe in the water just to see, what was going on around. But again, I'm making myself more marketable because I've been in the gym. I've lost a couple of pounds. My body's kind of a little bit toned. I dress okay. I'm employed. I have my own car. I got my own place. I'm a good person. I feel like I'm a good person. I feel like I'll be a great person to whoever I get into a relationship with, because it's not all about aesthetics, guys. Don't get me wrong. Yes, your aesthetic will get their attention and get you to the door, or get you in the door, but your personality and who you are as a person will keep you in the house.
What about wealth? Is money and career, is that marketable to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, because that does attract people. We have a lot of people who say they only date people who make this amount of money.
Right.
This is I'm just putting on my business tonight. I have dated guys who were they had money. They had like 6-figure jobs. Unbeknownst to myself, I didn't go after these people. I just, once you start dating them and they kind of reveal what they do.
Their money didn't really catch you.
No.
Right.
Because I made hella less than them.
You just found out later that they had money.
Yeah, I found out later. Like I said, once we was in the dating process, and you finally get to that place where people like, hey, I am this and I do this for a living, and I'm like, well, I just got my little penny a job and I'm making it, but you like out here doing well for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I want to find one of them.
One of my friends used to say I was a gold digger because every guy I ended up talking to had money. I said, I don't go after these kind of guys. Like, I don't like money. Don't get me wrong. Money is not a big factor for me as far as like me dating someone. Mm-hmm. You need to have your own money, but that's not like a big factor. Like, once we're in the dating process, that's what you should be trying to step your money game up and your credit score up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you think about cohabitating with that person. If you and I are cohabitating,
you never know, their credit score and money may already be there.
Absolutely.
Right.
But again, so that also will influence you or help you out to get your money game up and your credit score game up. Because sometimes, and I will say this honestly, for me, dating guys who made more money than me, at first, when I first started doing that, it made me feel very insecure. But then afterwards, it made me like, oh, fuck no, I gotta step my money up. First of all, I'm a man too. You ain't gonna, you're gonna be outdoing me. It was very it did turn motivation to me.
Inspiring.
Dating guys who had nicer bodies. That's motivation to me.
Right.
To me, I'm very kind of low key competitive on certain things. So I love a challenge when it comes down to certain things. So it made me want to like, okay, let me get my body right. And again, like I said, I like nice guys. When I'm in the gym and I see a guy, straight or gay, I'm like, damn, he's sexy. Like, oh, he got a nice body. I want somebody to say that about me or be saying that about me. I don't even know if somebody is already probably saying that about me.
Now, when do you think being marketable takes it too far? When are people trying too hard to sell themselves to the point where they're like...
When you always naked on the gram.
Ooh.
Or just in general. Okay. When you're always trying to be flashy, like trying to flash your money, because that's actually a turnoff for me. Because you're too arrogant and puffed up, and that's tacky to me.
That is tacky.
For me personally, I like a guy who's not so much low key, but I like a guy that's under the radar.
Not cocky.
I don't like cocky guys. That's a turnoff for me. Because that's actually, one of my turnoff. Somebody who's like over cocky. And just people who be doing too much.
Right, I get it. I totally.
We know a whole bunch of folks that be doing too much.
Right.
And they be like, girl, come on. Like, for real. See, I don't like, to me, too, I guess by me being an introvert, some of my friends say I need to date an extrovert. Because I'm an introvert extrovert. Like, I like I'm cool with being at home and I'm low key. And I'm okay with that, but I do like to go out. I like, if we have like festivals and movies and stuff like that, go out dining and all that stuff, to the club or whatever. I like to do stuff like that as well, but I'm okay with being at home as well. Like, I don't always have to be in the rah-rah in the thick of everything.
Right.
Like, I'm cool. But a person who's just so flamboyant and just loud and look at me, they just...
Well, some people are naturally like that.
Some people are, but then when they are not. because again, when people who are naturally have a big personality, their energy gives off that. You know they're not putting on. But you know, some people just be like, look at me, look at my Fendi, look at these Balenciaga shoes. Or people always bragging, oh yeah, I paid $100 some for this, or yeah, this cost me $2,000, and oh, I get my haircut every week, and yeah, I pay $100.
I think with people like that, there's an insecurity up in there somewhere.
Oh, that it screams insecurity.
Yeah.
It screams, if you got quote unquote money, that screams very new money, and it very screams insecurity. And a lot of these people out here are insecure. You have to have confidence. You have to have self-confidence and self-love. That's what your spirit radiates. And we all carry like energies. So if you're approaching somebody or you're trying to be marketable, your energy needs to be right as well. Just not your outside appearance, but your energy needs to be right.
Because if you selling everything else and that energy ain't right,
because there's a lot of toxic people.
You still won't get sold.
I don't want no rotten fruit.
Okay.
Have you ever bought fruit from the grocery store, like a watermelon or something, and you cut it open and it's rotten in the inside, but it look good on the outside? That's how a lot of people out here are.
Oh yeah.
That's what I say. You can always be fooled by the body.
And that's actually the most important part, the soul, because everything else wears off. I definitely don't care what you dress.
I say that all the time. This is what people like.
How you dress.
People like, oh, you about aesthetics. I said, no, I'm not all about aesthetics. Bodies can be made. My body's in process. My body's being made. Like, I'm constantly trying to make my body. But what I won't get is with somebody who's obese and overly overweight. That's not attractive to me.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm not body shaming. I don't make them feel bad for who they are, but that's not what I am attracted to sexually. On a sexual level, when I want to get it in with you, and what turns me on, that your body type doesn't turn me on. And it doesn't mean I'm like ill, but your body type just don't turn me on. Now, if you a guy who of a thicker build, you're kind of slightly overweight, cool, I can date you if you want, especially if you're trying to get your body for your own health's sake. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you want to please your mate, get to that place what your mate like. Then people always get mad about, oh, they cheating on me because he cheated on me with somebody look like that. Well, why don't you get your body like that so you can keep him at the house?
Do you think a lot of people stop being marketable when they get in relationships?
Hell yes. I see so many people let themselves go. That goes for the straights and the gays. When they get somebody, baby, they let themselves go.
They off the market.
Hell,
are you ever really off the market?
No. Aisha Curry asked talking about some men don't find her attractive.
Right.
It doesn't make her insecure. Girl, you already got a man who get multi-million. Girl, get up, sit down somewhere. Child, please, like, no, Deshaun, I'm not letting myself go because again, you're gonna leave me for somebody who look worse than me.
Is that an insecurity?
What?
You thinking in the back of your head, if I let myself go, my man will leave.
Oh no.
Right.
Body, my being in shape is for me.
Right.
No, let me get that crystal clear.
All right.
Me getting in shape is for me. I want to be sexy for me. I want to know that I'm always sexy. Now, I don't care about I ain't trying to be in shape just to keep you, because bodies will never keep on nobody. Because like I said, I could be dating somebody with a nice body, but they be toxic.
Right.
You be riding in the inside. So no, because that ain't gonna keep you. Again, I would say who you are as a person and how you care about people and how you treat people, how's your heart with people is what keeps that person. Not your outer. Your outer only gets you in the door. To keep and make that thing a house, a home, right. It's how your heart is.
Exactly. That's what's up. Well, I think we had a good convo. Make sure y'all subscribe and share this podcast. Comment. Let us know what your thoughts are, and also some take-home notes. Be the best you. I think at the end of the day, that's what we're talking
Absolutely.
about. Be the best you physically.
That's how you market yourself.
Spiritually, mentally. Always one up yourself. Always
Educate yourself.
Grow. Educate. Read. All of that. Just be the best you. So, on that note, thank you so much. This is the Will and Deshaun Show. I'm Deshaun.
And I'm Will.
Follow us everywhere, Will and Deshaun. Deshaun Duran. That's my handle. And Will's is Best of Black 1.
It's Best of Black and Best of Black Life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.